Mauricio, thank you very much for being here today. You are the largest group of hotels in Mexico at the moment. Can you just tell us more, a little bit more about Grupo Posadas?
Yes, yeah. Grupo Posadas is the largest hotel company in Mexico. We manage with our own brands. We have 10 brands, and we are basically from the economy segment all the way up through, mid-scale hotels, upper mid-scale, full service, all the way up to luxury all-inclusive hotels. We currently have 200 hotels in Mexico and in the Dominican Republic, and that number is a little bit more than 30,000 rooms.
Wow, fantastic.
In the inventory.
Big numbers. And where are the best opportunities in such a big market, operating in different levels? Where do you see the best opportunities?
Yes, we basically see huge opportunities in the resort business. Basically, the three main markets, such as Cancun, Riviera Maya, Los Cabos, and the Puerto Vallarta, Riviera Nayarit corridor. That is a market that we have our eyes set into developing more hotels and resorts there, basically on the all-inclusive scheme. And the urban hotel market is still booming. With all these nearshoring activities and being so close to the United States, we're still signing many deals throughout the country in the Mexican border and all the way into industrial cities such as Monterrey, San Luis Potosí, and all these industrial activity clusters. And by having different brands, it adds great advantages because we can have an economy class hotel all the way up to a luxury hotel into these large cities.
And how do you structure your developments? You have any private equity fund that is your partner? Do you have your own capital? You seek financing for all the projects? How do you do it?
We basically, we have in relationship basically with institutional groups such as REITs and funds,
right,
which they own the assets and we are just the operators. And we have probably half of our inventory is with those type of investors. And the other part would be individual investors, like high net worth individuals throughout Mexico that they had a very nice piece of land and they wanted to develop a mixed use or a nice hotel in their destinations. And that is another part of our investors. We work with the private sector into adding financing to these projects. Some of the investments they do have and they bring their own financing. With the institutional investors, commercial bank is always having a part into the project.
Is there anything that keeps you up at night at the moment?
Well, pipeline is not something that we are worried now. I would say the amount of external factors at the moment that impacts the underwriting process. High inflation costs, which is impacting the construction cost of the hotels. The high interest rates, getting financing has been more challenging for some specific hotels because it's more expensive. And other external factors such as like country risk into some groups that are probably waiting and see, the amount or the cost per land in some of the resort markets. The greenlands are very expensive at the moment. Buying a greenfield in front of the ocean, that requires to do a luxury hotel just to justify the acquisition of the land. So I would say these whole factors, external factors that are impacting the underwriting process, that's what keeps me up at night.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And how do you see your company compared with your competitors? What makes you different?
Well, we are the largest hotel management company in Mexico. We know Mexico like nobody else does. We have been there for more than 50 years. We know the market, we know the customers, we know the guests, and we can really provide a management contract or an operational model quite different and more flexible to the owners than maybe some of the typical larger companies that want to be in Mexico.
Perfect. And a final question, what inspires you?
The travel and hospitality industry inspires me a lot. It's something I enjoy because you get to live what you sell. And I do see great opportunities in Mexico to keep growing and adding new projects that, I mean, it brings labor, it brings new experiences to the guests, I mean, and it puts Mexico into a higher level in the world.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Mauricio.
Thank you.
Thank you.